फ्रेंड्स, हाउ आर यू? ओके, आज से मैं हफ्ते में एक ही वीडियो अपलोड करूँगी सो दैट यू कैन ग्रास्प इट थॉरोली। उसमें ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस होंगे, ठीक है? तो चलिए, ये प्लांट लाइफ का पार्ट 2 है। मैं आपको लास्ट वीक बता चुकी थी। तो ये इसके कुछ MCQs हैं और ये बहुत अच्छे क्वेश्चंस हैं। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ प्लांट एक्सचेंज गैसेस? फ्लावर, लीव्स, buds or fruits? See, leaves is that structure of plant which is responsible for exchange of gases. So the right option will be leaves. Okay, see, green leaves prepare food, you all know, by the process of photosynthesis for the plant. Okay, and you you also know that leaves are green in nature, so they have a green pigment called chlorophyll. So uh, exchange gases, if means stomata, stomata are present in the leaves, but if the stomata is not given in the option, then you will be able to click leaves, because stomata are the tiny openings which are present on the under surface of most leaves. So mainly stomata that are present on the leaves, they help in the exchange of gases and let out the excess water from the leaves in the form of water vapor by the process of transpiration. So if the stomata is not there, you will mark leaves. Next, which of the following instruments is used to examine the cells of a leaf? Telescope, magnifying glass, camera, microscope. Microscope, it is that instrument which you can examine the cells of a leaf. If you just put any leaf structure under the microscope, then you will be able to see that there are so many dark spots inside the leaf, or you will see the entire structure of the leaf. This is called cell. Okay, the tiny pores present on the leaves of the plants are called, chlorophyll, no; cells, no; grains, no. It is stomata. Obvious, it is stomata. Next question is, spines in cacti are, spines are the thorns that are found in the cactus plant, and cactus are likely to grow in the desert area. So spines in cacti are modified stems, modified roots, modified leaves, or it can be any of the above. See, you can say that it is modified leaves. Okay, it is the modified leaves. Now next question is 9. They grow underground, but while we might think of them as roots, they are actually a specified part of the plant's stem. So what it is? See, carrots, beets, potatoes, radishes. You know that it is said to be that it is grown underground. You all know that carrot, radishes, beets, they all are also grown underground. Okay, but while these are all roots, they are actually part known as the plant stem. So this is actually potato. This is actually what? This is potato, because potato is mainly used as the plant's stem. It is grown inside under the ground. Next question is asparagus. Asparagus is what? See, asparagus is root, stem, leaf, or flower. Asparagus is a stem. It is a stem. It is a kind of a stem. Next question is, the secondary stems grow out from the main stem, and these stems have thistles, flowers, leaves, and stems. If this is the main stem and some secondary stems are grown out, so these stems are called leaves. These stems are called leaves. Okay. Okay. Next question is, roots and stems carry sunlight and sugar, nutrients and water, carbon dioxide and sugar, oxygen and nutrients. So the right answer will be that roots and stems carry nutrients and water. Okay. You know that roots are fleshy due to the storage of food. They attain different shapes and different plants for food storage. Okay, so roots and stems mainly have the large amount of nutrients and water. Next question is, one day when Ananya was holding, okay, when Ananya was holding her sunflower plant, the stem of the plant accidentally broke. Her plant died 2 days later. Why? The plant could not transport food made by the leaves to the rest of the plant. Second, the plant lost too much water through the break in the stem, or the plant could not transport water from the roots to the leaves. See, when the stem of the plant got broke accidentally and the plant died 2 days later, what could be the reason? The first reason could be that the plant is unable to transport the food made by the leaves to the rest of the plant because the plant got broke. When it got broke, so the stem is also not working properly, na? Because stem main thing is that stem got broke and the plant has been uh, died. The plant is dead after 2 days. That means the root is also not working, so that it is unable to transport the food made by the leaves to the other parts of the plant. Second, the plant lost too much water to the break in the stem. No, roots have the capacity to hold the water, not the stem. Third, the plant could not transport water from the roots to the leaves. Yes, because roots have the capacity to hold the water and then they are able to transport water to the leaves. So, first and third option is right option. Okay. Next question is, this plant is found in Australia. It has very few leaves. Local people put a thin pipe into the trunk of this tree to drink water. This tree is, see, Australia, the country is given, very few leaves, the identity is given, local people put a thin pipe into the, if this is the trunk, thin pipe into the trunk of this tree to drink water. So this tree is what? Spinifex, oak, cactus or bamboo. So this is actually oak tree. Okay, oak tree has the capacity that in which the trunk is able to perform to transport the water. That means you are just putting a thin pipe into the trunk of the tree to drink water. The trunk could be quite thick. Okay, so this is the reason. Now next question is, let us see the next question. Next question is, look at the following pictures of leaves and identify the plant or tree name. Is it gulmohar? Is it neem? Is it mango? Is it pine? No, it is not mango. It is also not neem. Gulmohar, no, it is pine tree. It is what? It is pine tree. Next question is, there are 4 plants: coconut, cactus, mushroom, mimosa. Among these 4, mushroom should be categorized differently because the mushroom feeds on decaying things while the rest do not. The mushroom is a plant while the rest are not. The mushroom is a fungus while the rest are not. See, tree, coconut tree, mimosa, cactus, mushroom. It is said, mushroom, why it is categorized differently? Because does it feed on decaying things? No. The mushroom is a plant. See, sorry. See the rest. The mushroom cannot make its own food while the rest can. Just, I haven't seen the rest of the options, so sorry for that. See, here in the options the characteristics of the mushroom are given, so you have to identify that which one might be true. So it is yes, the mushroom feed on decaying things while the rest don't. It is true. And then the mushroom is a plant while the rest are not. No, all the other are also plants. Now first they become plant, then become tree. Okay, coconut tree also, when it has somewhere become a plant, it has to be a plant first, then it grows out into a tree. Na? Third is, the mushroom is a fungus while the rest are not. Yes, it is also true that mushroom is a fungus. Next is fourth, the mushroom cannot make its own food while the rest can. Yes, true. So the answer will be first, third and fourth. Okay, first, third and fourth. Okay, next is, Anish and his friends set up an experiment as shown below. Okay, they are the 2 test tubes. They are kept under the sunlight. There are the 2 beakers. They left the setup in the bright sunlight for 4 hours. What would they observe at the end of the 4 hours? Okay, a gas would collect in test tube A. See, the funnel is, this is the funnel, na? This is the beaker, this is the water, this is the funnel. Okay, and this is the test tube, and both are kept under the bright sunlight for 4 hours. So at the end of the 4 hours, a gas would collect in test tube A and B. Second, a gas would collect in the entire setup. A gas would collect in test tube A but not in test tube B. Nothing will happen. If it is seen what it is there is something inside this funnel. So if you have kept something inside this funnel, so as soon as after the 4 hours you have just stopped the experiment, so you will observe that A gas would collect in test tube A but not in test tube B, because this funnel has only water. It has nothing inside, but it has something inside. Something, some gray particles or some kind of insect I can see. So that's why when as soon as you just stop the process and just exposing the entire setup under the bright sunlight, you will observe that a gas would is slowly collect in the test tube A but not in the test tube B. Okay. So next question is, uh, Soumya performed an activity as follows. Okay, she took a plant with many leaves, then she covered a healthy leaf of that plant with some black paper and left the plant in the open for 3 days. She covered a healthy leaf. She took a plant. Okay, for example, it's a plant. She took a plant with many leaves. Okay, and she covered one healthy leaf with a black paper black paper and left it open for the 3 days. Finally, she performed a starch test on both the leaves. What could happen? What would happen? The covered leaves would turn blue. No, the uncovered leaves would turn blue. True. Nothing will happen. No, all leaves covered, uncovered would turn blue. See, when you are going to perform a starch test on both the leaves, what it is said, she took a plant with many leaves, then she covered a healthy leaf of that plant completely with some black paper and left it with some black paper and left the plant in the open for 3 days. Both leaves, healthy leaf and the plant that is open. So uncovered leaves would turn blue. Okay, not the covered leaves. This is the characteristic of the starch test. Okay. Next is, which part of a sugarcane plant contains food? Fruit, stem, root or leaf? See, stem. Sugarcane is a kind of stem now. So stem contains food. Okay. Stem contains food. So okay, next question is, which of the following processes increases the amount of CO2, carbon dioxide in the air? Perspiration, no. Photosynthesis, no. Respiration, yes. Transpiration, false. Respiration is the inhaling and exhaling of the air. That is, plants take carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So which increase the amount of CO2 in the air? Respiration. Transpiration is not. Transpiration is the loss of, it is actually the, you can say, the transpiration means the excess water that has to be lost from the leaves in the form of water vapor. That is transpiration. Okay, transpiration is the process by giving off water vapor through openings in the leaf may there are certain openings now, that is called stomata. So through stomata water loss occurs, means water vapor is given off through the openings, that is, it is called transpiration. Next question is that see, water enters a plant through tiny openings in the fruit, or you can say that tiny tubes in the stem, root hairs on the root, or seed leaves. Since water enters the plant neither through tiny openings nor tiny tubes, it is entered through root hairs on the root. You know, root is inside the ground. It is inside the ground. It has the capacity to hold the water and soil. That means you can observe that roots of the grasses, plants and trees, they hold soil particles and they prevent soil participating from being carried away by wind or water. If the root has tightly hold the soil, so it will how prevent the soil from participating to be carried away by wind or water. So plants reduce the speed of wind. Due to this, it does not cause much soil erosion. Okay, and roots of the trees bind the soil firmly together. So this is the reason that roots are helpful. So root hairs on the root, they enter a plant through root hairs. Okay, this not seed leaves. So if you like my channel, kindly like, share and subscribe, and I will if you first of all you just read out my previous lessons of the Olympiad, and then you write in the comment section box, do you want on the daily basis? Because first of all, let me increase my views. Okay, so I will just post one video per week. Okay, so that you can learn it carefully and can give more time, you can understand it thoroughly. Thank you.